Hello and welcome to today. I take this opportunity to say that if you're seeing this video, it means that you're still alive, and so you can still do stuff. So you should just take a minute and just go, okay. There's a lot of craziness going on in my life, but I can deal with it. 'Cause I'm still here. I got nothing else to do except deal with stuff, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Okay, so have a super awesome day. Bye.
They were saying the other night, the shark. They were saying, those sharks, we have to protect them. I said, wait a minute, wait. I'm not a big fan of sharks either. It's never fun to save the shark. It's called Save the Shark. They said, no thank you. I have other things I can contribute to.
Welcome to BedRoom Banter
With Dusty and Ob.
BedRoom Banter.
And Mike.
Don't waste your life behind that guitar. You might get gone, but you won't get far. You're not the first, you won't be the last. And you can tell us all about it when you come crawling back that road you're on. It just winds and winds. You're spinning your wheels and wasting your time. But when the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be is right here where I am. Look around, I hear the crowd, I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I get these calls out on the road. I heard your song on my radio. We always said you'd make it big back then. And I tell all my friends that I knew you back when. But don't forget all us little folks when you crash and burn. Remember we told you so. But when the lights come up and I hear the band, where they said I'd never be is right here where I am. I look around and I see the crowd. Oh, I can't find an empty chair. It's not bad for a girl going nowhere. And I need to thank my daddy for that first set of strings, and all those folks who swore and I'd never be anything. It took a whole lot of yes I wills, and I don't care. Took a whole lot of basement dives and county fairs to be on this show, and y'all sure look good out there. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl. Hey y'all, welcome to Bedroom Banter. That was awesome.
She never knows what I'm going to do. So I love playing that game. Tiny little games that makes love all worth it.
You just surprised me.
I know. Tonight's episode is about the masked Nazis. But first, before we go into that, last night was the debate.
Yeah, the
and
debate.
Just when you thought that Joe Biden couldn't have been lied about more than Joe Biden lies about Joe Biden.
He's lying Biden.
He gets trumped by Kamala Harris.
I saw what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I really don't think there were many things she said that were true. I plan on, I don't care what she thinks, but I plan on doing an entire episode maybe next week about how beautiful her lies were. But I just want to touch on a couple points here. She's a big fat liar.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
The first one is how she just disgraced one of the greatest presidents of our time. I mean, other than Trump and Roosevelt, we're talking about Lincoln. Completely she not only didn't misquote him, he didn't say that at all.
She just made up a whole quote.
She made up a whole
stuck
quote
his name
and
on
stuck
there.
his name on it. And I've had people put words in my mouth, but I've never had someone put words in the mouth of a dead guy. So I just, it blows my mind. She said that it was so right before his re-election, put that as a point, he decided to wait. She said he decided to wait to fill the Senate seat. As you know, we have somebody that's up for confirmation of not Senate seat, but justice.
Yeah, Supreme Court justice.
Sorry, my bad. Well, she said that was the right thing to do to wait till the next president was elected. False. Here's what happened. 27 days, that's all true and stuff. Before his re-election, he had to wait because the Senate was out. So they could not confirm
his nominee.
So they had to wait. And the day that the Senate came back, they confirmed his pick that same day. So Kamala Harris.
Yeah, so she just fabricated a
and that's not
big
the only,
nasty lie.
That's not the only one. Not even. Not even. Go ahead.
Well, I don't even like thinking about her, much less I had to listen to her through that 90-minute debacle. But I would like to point out that neither Harris nor Joe Biden in the presidential debate, they never, ever could flat out answer the question about packing the Supreme Court. So they both were asked the same question. Would they pack the Supreme Court if they were nominated for the presidential administration? And both of them just sidestepped it like a freaking
like a dog
punk.
Trying to get away from a beating.
Like a punk. I mean, they had these smug little laughs and smiles and here's the deals and whatever else they could come up with.
I tell you, and this maybe you can call this sexist all you want, and I don't care. When a woman looks at our vice president as a male and goes, "Excuse me, I'm talking. Okay. I'm speaking." You just lost every male liberal vote.
You know what?
Period.
I actually...
That's so rude.
They can't call it sexist because I brought this point up to you myself.
Yeah.
I said that every man in America has heard that in their own households.
Yeah.
And then it would have been I'm not voting for that.
For that
I'm
awful
speaking.
Person. Yeah.
A little phrase.
Oh, and the...
it loses all the arguments in our
it's so bad. And here's of the night. Here's what made me the maddest. I was yelling out at the TV like Travis Tritt was. When she said, "I will not be lectured by the vice president of the United States." She is running for the seat of the vice president. And she will not be lectured by the seat she's trying to obtain.
Well,
it was so disrespectful, rude, and that's what that woman's all about. And she's a fake and a clone, and I don't care.
Yeah, well, so the lamestream media has come out saying that Harris wins the vice presidential debate. That's a load of bullcrap. It's a load of bullcrap.
Okay, I did. And, I went through Twitter, and I was on every poll, and every poll I was allowed to vote on. Pence won 80-20 every single time. The ones that I wasn't allowed to vote on, Kamala Harris won 69%.
Yeah, well,
But I wasn't allowed to vote on it, and I don't think the American people were too. I think it's all straight up lies because they're in the Western movie and they've already been shot and they're laying on the ground. They're trying to get that last shot in to win the presidency.
sucker punch.
And then here comes Lady Liberty with the big torch, and she blaws her. And that's what's going on.
I
And,
know.
and now Nancy Pelosi's trying to say the president is unfit, and it's just
it's a mess.
It's a reach. It's a reach.
It's
and
such a
It's just not
pathetic
quite there. It's pathetic and sad.
last ditch Hail
Okay.
Mary. Vice President Pence clearly smashed every lie that Kabbalah told. And we actually had a correspondent. He was right there, you know.
He was in the trenches.
He was in the hairspray. And we want to take this opportunity to go to our fly on the hair correspondent for his take on the debate last night. There you have it, folks. Crowning our vice president the winner of the debate with his little Keep America Great hat on. Thank you for our fly correspondent who is in the trenches over there.
Well, you know, it's kind of like
We know.
It's kind of like, you know, if he sees a shadow, then he just goes and picks the one that was going to win, and the one that won was obviously the one that won.
Yes, it was a clear,
All right.
easy win.
So to the real point of the show, the masked Nazi. I have been kicked out of 2 bars now, and this is
Well, they didn't kick you anywhere.
well, they wouldn't dare, but been not even thrown out. I left of my own will, but I left of my own will, and this is a testament to what I think every American should do. The masks don't work. They never have. They never will. And I'm going to prove it to you right now with a video. This is an actual doctor, so if you want to follow the science, you can follow the science right here. This is a real doctor, not a politician, telling you how masks don't work. And Facebook, you're a piece of crap. You can fact check this all you want. Your independent fact checkers aren't a doctor. This is fact check that crap. Here you go.
Without further ado, let's cut to the chase and take a look at an ordinary surgical mask, and I'm using a vape. As you can see, that vape, which has aerosols the same size as COVID-19 or larger, goes through and around a surgical mask. Now, if we take a cup mask and have a good look at it, here we go. Notice it goes right through the mask easily and goes in every direction. The aerosol is not affected by the mask in any material. Now we look at a surgical mask with a foam strip to protect above and keep my glasses from fogging. Lo and behold, the aerosols go all around it. Has no effect on me spreading aerosols to you. Now a cloth mask I borrowed from my wife. Once again, here we go. Boom, straight through and around. It has no effect on the spread of aerosols. They go everywhere. And then I went and bought a guard mask with a high efficiency filter material. That one, here we go. Watch for it. Through and around. It had no effect on the vape aerosol, which remember is the same size or larger. Now, I don't have an N95 mask. I have these shop respirators where they can put all kinds of things in them, but they're like an N95 because when you breathe out, everything goes out through a valve. Guess what? It might protect me from you. It sure isn't going to protect you from me. Let's look at that again. Boom. Any mask with a button on it has a valve that lets everything go from you to your neighbor. It has no effect on anything. I think you can get the picture now. There is absolutely nothing that any of these masks do to protect you from me. And the fact is that unless I have a mask which is fully sealed and where I breathe through the filter material both directions, and I have a really high quality filter, nothing is going to protect in either direction. Because just the same way that the vape went out around and through. It will come in around and through. Aerosols will be stopped by mask.
So there you go, friends. The masks don't work. They never have. Here's a picture I want to give you, and this makes me so mad. Just because I know that all of you have fell for it. And it just sickens me because I know we're better than that. This is what they used to do to the slaves back in the olden days, back when they had them. This is how they used to punish people when they got in trouble with their owners. Here's your picture. This right here is what they're doing to us. The masks don't work. What they are a way to control you. And every time I see somebody walking around in a Walmart wearing a mask, I know that that is a weak human being that can be controlled, and they see it too. And it's time we stand up and fight for our country and stop the communism, stop the control, and start living for ourselves. I've been thrown out of 2 bars now for not wearing a mask when I was leaving the bar. That's bull crap. I'm glad that Attorney General, or not Attorney General, but I'm glad that Governor Abbott, here's a picture of him right here, criminal codes. I'm glad that he's opened up the bars yesterday. Halfway. And that's a step towards where it needs to be, but it shouldn't have got there because the masks don't work. Fact check that all you want. It's bull crap. It's a way to control you. And everybody, it gets drunk with power. Even Love and War in Texas gets drunk with power and wants to mandate that mask. For one, it's not a law. It's a health guideline to keep you safe and me safe. And this doctor that we just fact checked proved to you that it doesn't stop any kind of aerosol spread. And that's what they're saying. In droplets of water, aerosol spread gets you sick from COVID. It doesn't. No. That's already been proven. That they've already said that the aerosol doesn't do that. So masks don't stop it. It's about washing your hands, keeping yourself clean. And even if you need to social distance in a place where you see a couple of scrubs that are nasty, do that. We should be doing that anyway. Stay away from the gross people.
There's just a lot
And if you are sick, again, if you are sick, stay home.
Stay home.
Stop the spread because you are the spread.
There's just a lot of corporations, corporate employees on power trips. And we're just over it.
It's no shoes, no shirt, no service on steroids. And it's got to stop. If you're a Texan, I will you to stand up for yourself. Stop wearing the mask. Stop giving in to their control. They feed off of it. You can kill this communism. You can kill this evil in this world by standing up for yourself. And the more people stop being sheep and wake up to this crap, the better this country will be. Go Trump.
That was a fiery little...
I'm mad about it.
I know. It was a fiery little expression of how you feel, babe. And I almost
had to knock somebody down that was on my neck wearing their mask, telling me I had to wear my mask on my neck.
Nobody likes anybody breathing down their neck ever, but especially these punks that are trying to power trip on you. And you know what?
To me, it's somebody that didn't get bullied enough in high school, I guess. That's got their little mask on.
It's
we gotta wear a mask, man.
They're like hall monitors.
Hall monitors, and a swift
mask monitors.
A swift elbow fixes that problem.
Oh, it's one of those. Don't get on my neck about it.
Yeah. What do we got, Johnny?
Whew.
I'm sweating.
I need a fan. No.
It's about time somebody said something.
Yeah.
And we're brave enough to not have to be anonymous here. We are giving you a face to the voice. And it's time somebody said something. Open up this state. Open up this country. And stop being a bunch of sheep.
We have t-shirts for sale on teespring.com/stores/bedroom banner.
Was that too much?
No. I was just trying to...
Segue. It's a good segue.
Just trying to segue. It wasn't good. I just thought it was an opportunity to talk about stuff we have for sale because we need to sell some stuff.
We have a new t-shirt for you with my beautiful face on it without a mask.
We'll work on that one this evening. If you guys want to check those shirts out, you can support us here at Bedroom Banner. We would greatly appreciate it. You can also donate to our Cash App. The link is on the video right here with us right now. Today is Thursday, October 8th of 2020. Today is my littlest boy's birthday. He's 6 years old today. So I want to give a shout out to my baby boy, Grayson. Mama loves you. And happy birthday. Dustin loves you too. It's also my little man. He also shares a birthday with my daddy, and my daddy has been celebrating heavenly birthdays for way too long. But I just wanted to say also happy birthday to my daddy. Love you, Daddy. If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA. Oh, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
One day, no one will have to be anonymous. We don't hate, we don't discriminate, and we don't wear masks. If we're not all there.
There's not one there. Good night, y'all.